evening. Welcome to Winnipeg. Yes, it's still Thursday. And probably about an hour ago now, I guess, I went down to my workshop and I was going to do a little bit more on the Sprue Pen. And I shot, I think, 3 or 4 different clips. And then I came upstairs, sat down here at the model table and shot a little bit more. Then I went to my computer and I thought I was dragging all of the clips into a special file that I've got. And I actually didn't realize it, but I only dragged one, the very first one, which you were going to see. And then I deleted everything out of my camera. Well, good thing it wasn't anything really important. You know, I say I don't do retakes, but I'm sort of going to do a bit of a retake here and at least show you what it was that I did up here at the model table. Well, we talked about the Sprue Pen. Anyway, let's just quickly go down and you'll get to see that one little clip that's down in the basement. Good thing it wasn't important, you know. Even if it was, it wouldn't be the end of the world, right? Okay, let's just sort of, I was going to say roll back, but let's just go downstairs. And then I'll see you back up here in a few minutes. Okay, so when I ran this through the blade a couple of days ago, I guess this part of it was a little wider than this part. So when I was shoving it through and it was up against the fence, it just didn't go through straight. And I'm thinking that if I was to just shove it through by hand and just sort of eyeball it, the problem is it tilts this way. Now, the only way that this table will tilt is this way, which will make it even worse. It won't tilt the other way. At least I don't think it will. No, I think it only tilts this one way. I'm thinking that maybe what I should do is just run it through this way. There should be no reason why I can't cut on this side, and then this part is a little bit tilted that way, and just sort of eyeball it all the way along here. Just go nice and slow. Maybe I'll see if I can, you know, turn this table saw a little bit so that the light will come in behind and we'll be able to readjust the camera. At least that's the plan. Let's see what happens here. Well, okay, this is what happened. I did run it through the table saw. I ran it through the other way, and I had to hold it in my hand because I couldn't tilt the saw table like I'd wanted to. And I was thinking afterwards, it's probably just as well that I deleted that scene, because I probably would have scared the living daylights out of a few people that, you know, would have thought my fingers were too close to the blade or something. So anyway, we got that, you might call it a little flange off of there. Not perfectly, but anyway. And then I took the whole thing and I ran it through again, and I've got two square blanks here that are long enough for a cigar pen, but they're not really big enough in diameter. I could probably make a skinny cigar pen if I was lucky, and if the hole that I drilled through the center was dead straight. But there is enough blank here to make 4 Sierra pens. And I wasn't sure how many Sierra pens I had left, how many kits I had left. So I went and I checked, and I had more than I thought. It's been like going on 6 years, I guess, since I last really did anything pen-wise. So I couldn't really remember how many kits I had that are going to look very similar to this. Just let me show you what it is I've got. There's actually, I believe, 3 different kinds, maybe 4 different kinds. The Sierra pen comes in different. They all look alike more or less. Anyway, enough chatter here. Just let me get them spread out here on the model table, and I'll show you what we got. Okay, these 9 kits that you see out here are all in the Sierra style. And what we've got here is only one kit that is exactly like this. Then I've got a couple that are like this, only they're button click. Okay? They'll look just like this, except they'll have a button click. Then we've got, what do we got over here? We got what would be called a stylus pen. And on the end of it, instead of a button, well, it's kind of a button, there's a little rubber stylus thingy that you would use for poking your smart device, iPad, or, you know, that sort of thing. Okay. Then we've got exactly like this, only in chrome. Okay? It would have a chrome finish instead of gold. So that's what we got. Now somebody might be wondering, well, you know, what are you going to do, because your mold is too thin. You need something that's a lot fatter. And I think what I'm going to do is I've done this many times before. I just make up a very cheap sacrificial mold out of wood. And then after I've poured all the stuff into it and it's solidified like this, I just cut the wood away. It works really well. And then I would have something wide enough for a cigar pen, like that cigar pen that we were looking at, the deluxe one. Was it a week or 2 ago, maybe now? Maybe 3 weeks, I can't remember. Anyway, that's what I'll probably end up. And we do have here, quite a bit of sprue left. I don't know if I'm going to have to cut up any. I might have to cut up some more because I want to have, a fairly large, what I call a pen blank, like this part right here, and I want it to be quite heavy duty, maybe even more so than this one is. At least that's the plan right now. Yeah. Okay. I think that's about all I can do right now until I actually, cut these off, and I'll be able to make 4 Sierras out of these. And how much of that I'm going to video, I don't know, because we'll just have to see how it goes here. But it is about the Sprue Pen, so I guess it is model ship related, even though it's pen turning. Okay. Thanks for watching, and all being well, we're going to see you in the next episode.